You get home tired as hell, think about what's for dinner while laying down, then scroll TikTok for over an hour. It's already 7 p.m. and the day is basically over. What is even the point of getting on the game you want to play, and you still have to make dinner, and by then it's about time to get ready for bed. Time is winding down before you have to go to sleep and repeat the cycle once again. You can't get out of your head to go do something, which wastes even more time. You're trapped, wanting to do something, but feeling like there's not enough time or no point. You want to play your game for an hour, but you don't have an hour. You wanted to start streaming, but you'd have to set it up, and that would take the whole night, so you might as well wait till after work tomorrow to start setting it up. But the same thing happens after work, and you're in an endless cycle of overthinking and watching the time go by as you're trapped inside your own mind. Do you feel like this? I don't know if I have a solution, but at some point you have to make a change. You can't watch your life go by wishing you would do more things. I think this is such a common lifestyle that so many people are living right now. You want to play your favorite video game, but then you have to do this and this and this, and then it's time for bed. I don't work a 9 to 5, but the hours when I'm unavailable are pretty similar. Because right now it's summer break for me and I have a summer job and I'm trying to go YouTube famous with all this stuff. But through the past 30 days, I've talked about this subject a little bit in almost every single video I've posted on this channel. And the solution that I came up with for me was YouTube and streaming. Even though those are also time consuming, they allow me to enjoy my time gaming. This guilty gaming epidemic is so common and happening for a lot of people right now. So that begs the question, is it just that we're getting older? Which that's a very common answer. But I can't let that be the answer because it's the default answer that every person thinks of. So let's think of something new. The first thing that I think of is how social media is affecting so many people. It's making, I think it's a net worse thing on society, social media. Even though it has so many good things, it's just adding way too many bad things, like people getting stuck on their phone and adding just a bunch of hate. There's so much hateful things going on in social media right now that is probably depressing you without you even knowing it and just like pissing you off, because getting mad about something that someone posts is affecting your mood whether you think it is or not. And also, people are just wasting so much time on it, just spending 3 hours a day on TikTok scrolling and not doing other productive things that are going to make them actually happier in their life. So something that makes me happy in my life is kind of having a purpose. I feel like I need a purpose, and that purpose is being known by people. And one way I did this, like in high school, I played a lot of sports. I played basketball, football, and ran track. And basketball was my main sport, and I could have played it in college, but I didn't love it enough to want to go to college and go through all that and play it in college. So I decided to go to school for computer engineering, which is also something pretty cool and hopefully will make a lot of money. So it has a purpose for me. And then on top of that, I felt like school wasn't enough of a purpose. I needed something more. I just freaking needed to be known. So YouTube, that's where YouTube comes in, and that's how I want to get, I don't know, famous. I don't think it's like a selfish desire, but it's just my desire that I want to get popular on YouTube. So that's really one of my main reasons that I stay busy and can't scroll TikTok until the day's end. But again, that's also a social media thing. But I think long form content where you're learning something or enjoying something that you watch is way better than scrolling on TikTok and forgetting the video that you watched 3 minutes ago. Because seriously, test yourself. Watch TikTok for 30 minutes and then at the end ask yourself, what was the TikTok that you watched 3 videos ago? And then text your friend, ask them. If they're scrolling TikTok, ask them what they saw 3 TikToks ago. What was it? They usually don't remember. But also, honestly, TikTok has given me some funny things and some real things and some interesting information, and like it sways a lot of people's opinions on a lot of different things and gets information out there. Like, we were literally watching a war happen on TikTok as it's happening. Like, how insane is that? Imagine if you told somebody that back in the day that you could watch a war live. So social media is definitely ruining people's attention span, which in turn is making them less productive, which in turn again is making them not have time to finish other things that they need to get done so they can feel like they can enjoy the rest of their day playing the games that they want to play. So then they're stuck overthinking and not playing the games that they want to play and not doing things that they want to play or things that are productive, and they try and blame it on something else like, oh, they're just getting older. So social media is one thing, but maybe that's not good enough for you. Let's get into something else. Maybe games are just boring now. This is 100,000,000% true now for big AAA titles, except for a couple outliers. There are so many big AAA games that literally just suck, and it's so common now. You'll see some of these big ass companies spending hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're making shit. They're making shit. And then indie devs come along and make one of the greatest games of the decade that make $50 million. And then at the same time, these other new games are also competing with old live service games that are still producing so much shit that so many people are playing. So there's just not enough attention to go around for all these different games. I watched a YouTube video on this, and that's kind of where that idea comes from. Like back in the day, a new game would get released and they would have actual like marketing on it and like get it out there on commercials, but they had to do that because you couldn't just post it on Steam. You had hard disk games that you had to sell in a store to people. And now there's so many games that you can get your hands on, it's crazy, and you can do it easily, and sometimes it's cheap, sometimes it's really expensive, like Mario Kart World, $80, and then you also gotta buy the Switch 2 to even play it. But making games is becoming more accessible than ever, so there's just so many different options for people to play. Maybe one of your problems is you just can't decide what you want to play, and then you get bored of what you're playing and want to move on after. You want to move on after 10 minutes of playing it. So games have been out for so long that there's so many games out there and they're just losing uniqueness. Like there's basically a game that's already been made that is so similar to the new ones being made, so there's nothing like brand new to play. Where Minecraft, brand new, never seen before. Fortnite, brand new, never seen before. But I'm not saying that there's not like original ideas that are gonna blow up and become some of the biggest games ever made. I'm just saying that there's been so many made that it's really difficult. So you're basically gonna see a unique game come out way less often than we were in the past. So with all these ideas out here, man, I think we can't blame it on anything. I think we just gotta do what we want to do and get rid of all the distractions and just be productive in your life and really force yourself to do that. Whether you have to set a timer, whether you have to make reminders, whether you're putting sticky notes up all everywhere, but you have to start making a change and you have to be consistent with it. Consistency is like the biggest thing in anyone's life. If you're consistent with anything, you're gonna be successful with it, because odds are, if you do it every single day, one of those days, something great is gonna happen. So you gotta let life do what life is gonna do and focus on only the things that you control, which is doing the thing that you love to do every single day without letting all these stupid outside things get in your way or try and stop or let them stop you. You just gotta freaking power through and get it done. And be creative with how you're gonna get through these things. Like I said a couple of examples earlier, you need to change it up. You need to do something different and just figure it out. Since I am not a pro in motivation and everything like that, I'm gonna have to leave it up to you guys to figure out what it is that's gonna make you productive with your life, so you're not wasting it and just watching the time go by, because something's gotta click in your brain and realize that soon enough you're gonna be 40 years old. You know, soon enough it's gonna happen. Ain't that weird? That's weird. So yeah, boys, with my experience, I have been trying to kind of overcome this feeling, and I guess YouTube and streaming has worked a little bit for me, but I'm always trying to think of new ways, because I had my YouTube first channel, but I felt guilty gaming without doing anything other than recording it for a main channel video. But then I wanted to use those recordings while I was gaming for something else, because while I was doing it, I was like, damn, this is kind of pointless, but I'm getting it for my main channel, but I could use it for something else while I'm getting it. So I started this second channel. So now I have the second channel where I post the gameplay and just kind of talk over it for 10 minutes and then post it. But then I was like, shit, man, I could be doing something else while I'm recording for this channel, and oh my god, wait, that's an endless cycle. Oh my god. But the solution to that was streaming. So now I stream growing my Twitch, or trying to. God, I need to post TikTok things to TikTok videos about funny moments in my stream because nobody comes. Nobody is on the stream. I can't believe it. It makes me so sad. But I also got to work on main channel videos at the same time. But I was doing brainstorming with Big John, and he has not been answering. So I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just make a script for something else. It's really hard to start. Starting is literally the hardest part. And fuck, man, it's hard. It's difficult shit. Should I make this video that I'm about to make about 30 days on this second channel? Should I make it like a video essay? Nah, but what am I gonna put in the background of it? Just me talking? And just pop shit up on the screen? I guess that's not a bad idea. I think I might actually do that. Well, boys, we found our we found the solution, boys. Let's go. So yeah, I'm gonna probably try and work on that if I get around to it. Oh, I gotta get around to it. I'm just trying to think right now where I would record, but I can't record because I need to make my script. Oh, but then I gotta wait till tomorrow because I probably won't have time to make a script and record today. I hate putting shit off for tomorrow, especially when it's like waiting for a package to come. God, I hate that shit, dude. God. Let me know in the comments if you relate to that, dude. I think that has to be a common feeling. Putting shit off for tomorrow because you gotta go to sleep and then you gotta work. Oh, this is exactly what I was talking about in the intro of the video. Oh my god. You can't let that feeling contain you. Break free of it, boys. See you guys in the next one. Love you guys.